Dogs. Every episode, we have a different special guest, one of our best friends, comedians. We get to ask them questions. We do a quiz.
Yeah, that's right. We're two knowledge-seeking idiot silly billies on
Speak
this
for yourself, bitch.
road we call life.
It's like being on the road with us, dude. And this week, you're going on Road Dogs with the one, the only, Michael Lenoci!
Welcome.
All right, now on me. Hey, what's going on? Oh, wow, we got a live studio audience here if you can't hear.
That's right.
Dude.
That's right, dude. Thanks for being here with us, dude.
Dude, thank you. Let's get the coffee going.
Oh, that coffee, dude. Is it all right? I know Robert kind of screwed up your order.
It doesn't matter, dude. We just need it in our blood system.
That's right.
It's
Dude,
a necessity.
how many coffees have you had today already?
So, knowing I had a coffee coming here waiting for me, well, I would be waiting for the coffee, but knowing that there's going to be knowing there was going to be a coffee here, I just took a sip of some at my house.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to overdo it. Just to give me a little, all right, we got to take a 45-minute drive.
Yeah, you just did a bump before your line, dude.
Yeah.
Dude,
There you go.
it's so funny how you plan out coffee if you're a somewhat sane person that tries to be healthy. You're like,
Yeah.
I got to plan out, so I got one coming. How many shots are they putting in that thing?
Otherwise,
All right.
people would be like, what's he on?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I would have been cracked out.
Yeah,
I probably already am.
What year were the Miami Dolphins established?
1966.
You didn't even let me do the rest of it. There was 1959 was an option. So was 1972. And obviously it wasn't 1983 because it's really far from 66. He's correct. 1966.
Wow, dude. So you're a Dolphins fan. I know that.
Yeah.
But did you grow up where are you from originally? I don't know that.
I'm from Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
It's where the
dude.
Dolphins are from, Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the
South
questions.
Florida.
in here.
Yes.
All right.
And I just kind of, I started off, I started off as using my imagination as a kid. Then I got into sports around 8 or 9, and it was baseball. And then I was introduced to football. I was aware of it, but I think my first game I went to was, I want to say 94. Maybe I was
dang.
10.
Wow,
And then that's
dude.
when my life changed.
That era of the Dolphins was probably insane to start going, right?
Yeah, kind of like I think I missed it was just from there it was like going to the playoffs and losing. But the insane one was from when I was born, 88 to when he was first drafted the first 8 years. and
Yeah.
stuff. So I don't really have a lot of memories, but I've watched a lot of film.
Yeah.
and saw how great he was.
Yeah, dude. I always loved the Dolphins as a kid just because of the colors alone, dude. Like the
Dude,
most.
That's why I like those colors too. It's just bright colors, positive colors. Turquoise. You say it
Teal.
weird sometimes
Yeah,
when
yeah.
the coffee hits.
Yeah.
Little turquoise.
Teal, orange,
But it's just it's so fun for like a team. You know, they're like going through car crashes every day. Like it's the most violent, like brutal sport. But
Yeah.
they're wearing
That's one
teal,
aspect.
you
They
know?
still made time to be
Or turquoise.
in
Yeah.
Ace Ventura.
Yes,
That's how I know the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Ace Ventura. It's a very non-sports way to get into the Dolphins. Like, why are you a Dolphins fan? It's like, well, Jim Carrey brought
Jim
me into
Carrey
that
brought
world.
us
Who
into
took
it.
you to your first game? Like, who got you into it?
This guy Jim, he took me and my dad. We lived across the street. He was my neighbor. He just passed away a year ago, by the way.
Oh.
So wherever
Jim.
he is, thanks, Jim. And yeah,
it was Jim Robbie Stadium, right? Or
no,
no.
It was Joe Robbie.
Joe Robbie.
There you go.
Yeah, wow.
That's
I want to
okay.
see. That might be one of the questions,
It's
but
close.
that's
Yeah.
fine.
Dang.
Who was the Miami Dolphins' legendary head coach from 1970 all the way to 1995?
5. Okay, 5. Sorry, Don Shula.
It was Don Shula. I don't even have to read from the freaking multiple choice. He knows all this stuff.
You don't have to.
Don Shula, which is also
Shula
a
to
Mexican
95,
restaurant
right.
I go to. Don Shula.
96 to 99. Though that was Jimmy Johnson.
Dude.
I can tell
That
you
might
all
be
the
one of the
coaches.
questions on here. He's doing great. I mean,
I know,
we knew he
just
was going to do well.
stellar,
But
yeah.
he's just in how Stellar got her groove back. In what year did the Miami Dolphins complete the only perfect season in NFL history?
The 1972-73 season.
Dude, it's gonna be the first sweep
My God!
ever. Yeah.
Oh my God,
But-
he's so right too. Which Hall of Fame quarterback played for the Dolphins from 83 to 99?
I mean, damn
Of course, Dan Marino. That's how we got Snowflake back too, right?
Yes.
We did get
I'll deliver.
stuff like that.
Dude,
That's right.
This is, by the way, this is so fun for me.
Yes.
We're just sweeping up. All right. What was the name of the Miami Dolphins home stadium as of 2024?
Not Jim Robbie. No.
Miami Arena.
It's Hard Rock.
It's Hard Rock
yeah.
Stadium, dude.
Yeah.
You getting all these answers right is getting me hard as a rock. I'm so turned on.
Have you been to the
Every year.
Oh.
I go to a lot of games.
Just
Have you been to the place?
You guys ask me
Yeah.
questions, they'd be like, yes, I have.
Every year.
Have you been to
I go
where?
for a lot, and now I have a tradition. I go to the opening game wherever it is, whatever city.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
Yeah.
great, dude. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
I've been to an NFL game in 30 years.
It shows.
Yeah, dude, I know. Because, dude, our team's
Mike,
left.
we're two
The Rams
alpha
and the-
males. We watch a ton of sports.
No.
Yes, yeah. No, but yeah, when the Raiders and the Rams left, it was like
They're back.
they're back.
The Rams are back. But
Yeah.
the Raiders are in Vegas. now.
with the giant Roomba stadium over there.
That's a good stadium that's a good area for
It's great.
for
It's a great
a
stadium.
Cholo team. You know, Vegas.
Dude, it was very
We
fitting.
don't use that word anymore.
Do we not?
No, you didn't know?
Are you serious? Is it like retard? You don't say it anymore? You can't say
No,
Cholo?
I'm kidding.
Oh, I don't know. I'm very gullible. I was
Dude,
like,
I
Cholo?
said kung fu the other day, and I go, am I allowed to say it? Feels like you can't say kung fu.
It
I
does.
wasn't sure.
It does
feels
sound
like
dated
it
or
sounds
something.
like, yeah,
It's like when
kung
people
fu.
say Oriental, right?
Yeah.
And
But
that's-
that does
That's
sound
a food.
old.
But that's a food, right?
I think you're supposed to say Asian because my grandpa used to say Oriental, and we used to be like, that's kind of
It is-
a little weird.
It's a term for something, but people, when they used it for people, it was incorrect.
But if you're talking about rugs-
But
it's
if
like
it's
a
New
place.
Year's or Christmas, let's get some Oriental food.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
As long as you're not in
I
LA.
grew up.
Yeah. So let's see if there's any questions that he may not know, but I feel like you're going to ace all this.
I hope I don't do it. I'll be very sad if I get one wrong.
What's this Roman numeral right here? The V and then the two I's after. Is that 7 or is that 6?
Yeah, that's
Dude.
7?
Okay.
It's the Super Bowl they won.
Which team did the Dolphins defeat in Super Bowl 7 to cap their perfect season?
The Washington Redskins.
That's right. You didn't let me say Minnesota Vikings or Dallas Cowboys because
No,
you
they
knew
lost to the Dallas Cowboys the year before.
the year before.
And
I mean-
the year after that, they beat the Minnesota
He's
Vikings.
a walking Dolphins almanac.
If you didn't know that and you're a Dolphins fan, you should be wearing a different helmet right
I
now on
knew
the
that he-
podcast.
he-
like, come on.
That's true.
Right? That's a fact that you should
That-
know.
Don't try to take
That is
sides.
a
Come
fact.
on,
That
dude.
is an easy fact.
Come on. What?
The one fact about him, about their undefeated season, I should know all about it. But for the most part, I could probably almost go through and tell you every Super Bowl.
If you
Not
did
even-
this
that's
quiz
not
on-
even Dolphins. Let's go. What do you got?
Yeah, no, we got
This
cooking.
one he already knows. What is the Dolphins?
I know all of them, but it's like
primary
fun,
team
but-
color: navy, blue, teal, or purple.
Teal.
I was going to say turquoise too, but teal. That's right.
Well, turquoise is more Marlins, but it's more of a teal, orange, white, blue.
Gorgeous colors, dude. Complimentary.
I
You
love
get that
them.
orange next to a teal, and you're just like, it like tastes good to look at.
Yeah.
Has it been like their color pattern the whole time?
For the
Like,
moment, I think it was a little bit more green and orange back in like the early. It was more orange and white in the early 70s
Oh,
and
really?
60s, and then they added like the green was. I think they lightened the green over time.
As like America matured, and they're like, it's not gay to like light colors.
Yeah.
They're like, we're football,
yeah.
damn it. They're like, no, you can put some teal in there.
yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I love those colors so much.
Dude.
They don't run.
Yeah.
Stop sucking the colors, dicks.
Oh, dude.
We know you like them.
It's the CBD that's still in me. It's just I'm chill right now. Okay, let's see. All right, so I guess I'm going to be taking over the questions here.
Did you have any questions on your phone, or is it all on here?
Well, from what the producer
Get to
Jon
work.
Tomashefsky. Okay,
Get to work.
All right, who is the Miami Dolphins
go.
all-time leading rusher as of 2024?
Larry Zonka.
Yeah, it's Ricky Williams, Larry Zonka, Ronnie Brown, or Mercury Morris.
It's Larry Zonka.
It is Ricky Williams.
You got one wrong?
I don't,
No,
dude.
that's not right.
That's
Not
not
right.
right.
All-time leading rusher, or you're talking about in a single season
As of 2024, it says. So it says all
of
time.
all time.
All time.
Yeah, it's Larry Zonka.
It could be wrong. This is Chat GPT.
No, if it because
No,
it-
it's as of 2024. It's as of right now.
No,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
This is 2025.
No,
I think.
here's what it thinks you're asking. Who holds the single season record would be Ricky Williams, but all time for playing for the Dolphins, Larry Zonka's rushed for 8,000 yards over playing for the Dolphins for 10 years. So there's two different answers. Are you asking who's the leading rusher for the franchise, or who's the leading rusher in a single season That's two different.
No,
answers.
oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
See?
No, you're correct that this
Yeah.
is wrong, dude.
It is wrong?
The robots are not taking our jobs.
No,
guys.
Because there's two. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's two different
Yes,
ways. Like
yes.
who holds the single season record for most rushing yards in a season?
Right.
That is, that's a separate record for who's got the most rushing yards all time. Emmitt Smith does, right, in the NFL.
Okay.
But the single season record is not Emmitt Smith. You know what I
Dude,
mean?
yes,
so
yeah,
you said,
yeah,
so for
yeah.
the Dolphins, the leading rusher all time for the Dolphins is Larry Zonka. Who has the most rushing yards in one single season for the Dolphins? Ricky Williams. It's two separate answers.
Dude, yeah.
So
ourselves a brain
that's
over here.
Michael
that's
is.
wrong.
You're so correct that you were just stumping the computer here, the internet. That's amazing.
And you can
dude.
correct it too. I can pull it up on ChatGPT and be like, "Hey, who's the single season record holder versus who's the all-time leading rusher for the Miami Dolphins?" There's a difference.
All
Let's
right.
do our ad read, and then you can do this quiz.
Suck my dick.
Thomas Swick is a glass blower, and he is an amazing dude. He supports the podcast. He makes balls out of glass that are marbles that are gorgeous. Aren't they gorgeous?
They are. He's an amazing artist, and I would love to purchase one of his amazing pieces of art.
Well,
I mean, really.
If you
But
want
look,
to, you know what you got to do?
what's that?
You got to go to the description below. That's where the link to Thomas's stuff is at.
That's cool, man. When you say glass blower, that's not referring to methamphetamine, right?
He blows glass.
Well, check it out, folks. We love Thomas and his art with glass. Nothing to do with methamphetamine. Down, chicka down, and now a peace remains.
When someone dies, what do you normally do?
Call 911.
After they die? You don't have to do that anymore. There's no rush. They're dead. You just take your time.
That's true.
After rigor mortis and the funeral and all that stuff, you've got a body, right?
Yes.
Don't you want to immortalize them forever?
Yes.
Well, Dee at A Piece That Remains does just that. She takes usually cremation ashes, just a small portion of them, not the whole thing. Don't be sending her a big box, just a little bit, a little bump of grandma, and she will put them into a painting. She makes it into jewelry. She's very respectful, and she immortalizes your loved one. It could be an animal, favorite pet, or a human being. And all of her information is located in the description below. That became very sad. We needed to have an organ playing in the background, and both wear black veils from Beetlejuice.
No, I think it's beautiful. And hit up Sweet Sweet D to make some sweet, sweet art with your sweet, sweet dead loved one.
It's kind of weird, but yeah, I like that. All right. People are strange in the mortgage industry. A lot of mortgage lenders are not trustworthy people because they're not. I mean, real estate people are weird as hell, right? I know a lot of them. The ones that I know mostly that I work with are great, but there's a lot of weird ones out there. So you need to have someone like me recommend a good one. And that's why we're recommending Cole Strange.
And nothing strange about him.
He loves to say
Boy.
that, but there are strange things about everyone. If you get to know him, if you look in with the magnifying glass close enough, people all have interesting quirks and things about them that you would consider strange.
True.
And Cole's not an exception. He's a weird dude, I'm sure, and I've known him very well for a while. But one thing I do know about Cole is he kicks ass. If you have a question about mortgages, if you need to refinance, or just trying to figure out if you can buy another property or buy your first property, he's a VA specialist too. He's a veteran himself. Huge comedy fan and supporter of the comedy arts, including our podcast. All of his contact information is located in the description
Below.
below. Tell him we sent you. He loves road dogs.
Merry Christmas.
Let's get back to the quiz.
Usually people do these at the beginning of the episode,
We don't.
and then you input them in later.
No, not us. We let our guests check their texts. Here we go.
Okay. Alrighty, so we're gonna switch it up a little bit, but before we do, I wanted to pick your brain about the Dolphins.
Yeah.
So the Ace Ventura.
Wait, were you right or wrong?
What?
Were you right or wrong?
I'm right.
Yeah, you were right.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
just like
He
showing-
checked it.
Yeah, so it
It
was.
was Larry.
Yeah, it was Larry.
Larry,
yeah.
as they say on
Dude,
Curb. La.
I'm familiar. I've seen the show before, but what I haven't seen is
Give
a
it
lot
to
of the
me, yeah.
information about the Dolphins. So, dude, when they did the Ace Ventura film,
Yeah, was
I heard
that
that Marino.
95,
It was
96.
94. It was 94.
So we're 10. I'm
yeah.
10.
I heard that Marino was like hesitant to do it. And then the team was like, no, because of the image, like, I don't want to be in this dirty comedy movie. But they talked him into doing it. And I heard that he improvised a lot of his lines.
You know that now this is a quiz question I don't confidently have the answer for, but I know that maybe I recall maybe a story where he wasn't sure he's going to do it, but then the money was too good.
Yeah,
I think it was like he got a lot of money for it.
I would kill to be an Ace
I think there's
Ventura.
there's a story of you, Dan Marino, talking about it on a podcast. Maybe I think in the last couple of years.
Yeah,
and he was like, they gave me maybe it was on Pat McAfee.
Yeah,
I think they had him on, and he was just like, they gave me a bag, I got to take the bag, like something like. I think they gave him it was like. I want to say $1 million.
I mean, that's like giving,
which is a lot of money back
for like
then.
a couple lines and a couple of days of work.
Yeah, like I'm not sure, but like. Yeah,
I mean, it's like at your prime, like getting That's
but he didn't think it was going to be anything of a big movie because at that time Jim Carrey's like it's like it's his first big thing.
Was that his first big thing? Yeah, it was before Never Never, right?
Yeah,
this is what put him on the map.
Yes,
right, because this is before The Mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those the
Mask is around like that time.
Yes. Like a 5-year
he was in
period.
some other movies, but they were like there was the vampire
it was like
drama.
Dirty
one.
Harry 3 or something. He had a small role in.
Earth Girls Are Easy.
Earth Girls Are Easy. He was in Living Color, obviously.
Which they're not, by the way. A lot of trouble.
But this was like.
But that's what like sent him off. It's like Will Ferrell before. I mean, even at the Roxbury, people didn't know him really until
that's
Elf or
Chris
something.
Kattan's movie, but for sure.
Yeah.
That's Will Ferrell. I don't want to be like that's what got him going.
No.
But Jim Carrey, like I didn't even like as a kid, you're watching it like, haha, this is funny. As a 40-year-old, if you watch Ace Ventura, you're like, this is one of the most incredible actors I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine just walking around and being that. You can't even, as a kid, you're like, I can emulate that. You're a kid.
But as a full-grown
But like
man?
as a grown man to walk around like you're a pigeon, like that's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I think I heard that's what he was like. He's like, oh, I just was pretending I was a pigeon. So that's why he was always walking around like this.
That was like one of like as soon as I saw it, it became a favorite movie as a kid.
Yeah.
Immediately, I'm sure
It
we all did.
influenced every single person who's in stand-up right
Oh
now.
my God.
Oh,
You would
yeah.
have to say, I doubt there's anyone, like a lot of my influence comes from Naked Gun.
Oh,
all that
yes.
humor,
Oh, yeah.
Airplane,
Yes.
all that kind of
The
humor.
Zucker brothers, man.
Yeah. And then
Zuckers,
obviously Jim
dude.
Carrey was a big part, and then SNL with Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
Also Tom Green. I got to give it out there. Like, I wanted the Tom
yeah.
Green show so much. Like that was middle school for me.
Tom Green show was great.
And The Simpsons.
Oh yeah, it's huge
Just listing
part of
off
our.
all the hits.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
we love all
that's
those
what
things.
that's what we grew up.
Dude.
Yeah.
And then the Dolphins took over.
I think
Yeah.
Zucker brothers are doing another film with. No, wait, are they doing the new Naked Gun or somebody else doing it?
No, it's not them.
It's
Yeah.
not
It's not
them.
them, no.
That's so weird. But Liam Neeson is really great
It's
at dry
funny
humor.
to have another Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
Leslie
yeah.
Nielsen and Liam Neeson. I thought that
It's
was
very odd.
Have you seen Liam
What are the
Neeson do,
chances?
do comedy though? Besides Lego Movie?
So I think the audition why they got him was the one with what's the British
Ricky
actor?
Gervais.
Ricky Gervais.
That
Yeah.
scene
So-
is where I think that inspired him to be it and why he'll be great at it. And I don't know, can that humor live today?
Dry Liam Neeson humor?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
like we're about to find out.
Yeah,
is
he
this gonna
crushed
bomb
it.
or is it gonna be good? Even watching the trailer, it's like silly, but you're like, have we evolved from that?
I hope not. I haven't seen the trailer.
It's out, yeah, because it comes out this year.
You could have someone like Liam Neeson with that sense of humor and have bad writing and editing and even, dare I say, bad directing that doesn't capture it properly.
I mean,
you could have
this could
that.
save comedy. There hasn't been
Yeah.
a funny comedy movie in years, but you got to think that this movie's going for this is for everyone 40 and over.
Yeah.
Like a
That's
33-year-old
my peeps.
33-year-old kid is going to be like, what is this?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this movie, and now you're losing a big part of who goes to movies, 20 to 40. They'll go see it, but do they have the nostalgia to understand what they're seeing? Like, whereas we're all like 40 and old, like this movie, they're banking on us going.
Yeah.
And being like, yeah, we love it, and those are the numbers. Because I can't like, why would a 23-year-old is going to watch the preview and be like, oh, what the hell is this?
Yeah, if
What
they
type of shit do those guys like?
Unless they're like they've done the research and watched movies from the 80s.
Yeah, well, because I remember I showed an ex-girlfriend's brother who's younger the Naked Gun movies, and he even if you didn't get all the references, and you think
It's
back,
timeless as fuck.
Yeah, we didn't even get all the
Watching
references.
the movies is fine, but like
Yeah.
he did the job of showing
Of
it.
watching
How
it.
many
Right.
30-year-olds are going back and watching? There's so many movies now.
What are they watching
Yeah, you're
instead?
right. You're right.
They're watching Marvel movies and all this
Ugh!
other crap and
Yeah,
dramas and
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't know if they're
Trash,
Dude,
McDonald's for
every
the soul.
listen. What was I dated a 28-year-old, a 31-year-old. Some of these people, when I ask these girls questions, they've never seen Airplane. They don't know
No.
what Lethal Weapon is,
Didn't
dude.
they have dads?
They
So you
don't
dating
know
chicks
Jack
without
Nicklaus,
dads?
Batman.
Yeah.
The chicks you date have dads? I mean, like,
Yeah, but they were just they were. Yeah, maybe they. I don't date chicks if they have dads. I gotta be honest. I look for dadless chicks.
he's got a couple rules.
Yeah, dadless chicks. Yeah.
Dadless chicks fuck, dude. They fuck.
Dude. But it's cool going back on that because, dude, Ace Ventura for me, because I'm a very physical, silly Billy McGee. And
Yeah, I think
but
so.
it led the example of like, oh, you can just be an ADHD McGee out there. But I remember just imitating his voice immediately after Ace Ventura. Like my brother and I pretending to. It like set a whole wave of physical, silly comedy that I hope to return, with Road Dogs. But yeah, you know what?
it was a
Right
nice
now,
pitch you just did.
Thank you. We're trying to sell it to the D
It's a
that
nice
remains.
pitch.
Okay, we're gonna now pick your brain on
Okay.
Eminem because
Yeah, I
you're
love
a fan.
M&M's. Oh, the rapper.
Yes, the rapper.
That was a dad joke. I'm sorry. That was stupid.
It's all right.
It was a great dad joke.
I love it. Now,
As the oldest man on the podcast, that was a great dad joke.
Thank you.
all right. Well, thank you, Pops. Let's see.
Hurry up, Robert. What are you fucking doing, man?
What was the title of the first
Fucks
single?
with them the whole time. That's the podcast.
Oh, dude.
It's all good. It's good.
It's okay, man.
You're doing
You're
good.
gonna be fine.
It's all
you.
good.
You're gonna be fine. It's like
Okay.
if Pete Holmes was in a car accident.
Oh,
All right,
man.
come on, Jason. We're having
Just getting
fun here.
roasted.
Just kidding.
What is
Roasted.
okay, Mark? Okay, let me.
Give me some BBQ
How many
sauce.
Grammy?
Start from the beginning.
How
whole
many
podcast?
Grammy awards? You slide down.
Has Eminem won? 3.
Yes. 3, 18, 15, or 69?
Well, it's not 69. Does it say 3, 18, or what?
3, 18, 15, or 69?
I'm gonna say 3.
You sure about 3? You sure about that?
No, could definitely be way more. But I feel like he was never like they're like how the Grammys works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't, but
Like they
but
give
yes.
it to like the newbies to blow them up and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And like there's a time when he won the Grammys like for best album. Maybe like 3. I would say 3.
See, this is why. Let me just pause the podcast right there. This is why he's so smart. He's like, you see how the Grammys work, and he's just like summed it up as like, yeah, no, I didn't know that. That's fucking so obvious to Lenoci. To me, I'm like, it does work like
Well,
that.
let's find out. What's the
Yeah.
answer?
All right.
Well, you might not get the answer right.
It is pretty
but-
close. It is 15.
That makes more sense of being I just felt like it was less. Maybe he'd been nominated.
Well, it
for a
couldn't have
lot.
been 69, right?
This is no, that
Or
would be
18
too much.
would seem too much. I think
His
you're
answer
right.
was a real Cleopatra, closer to the iPhone than the pyramids kind of thing right there.
Yes.
You're like, you were closer
Yeah.
to 15, but still, yeah.
15 is way off though.
Okay, what's the next one? Hit him with something difficult this time.
Music questions. I'm gonna get all of these wrong.
Well, I think
It's
you're going to
okay.
get this right.
This isn't about getting them right or wrong. It's about the journey.
Yes.
It's the
Yeah.
friends you make along the way.
The road dogs
The road
along
dogs.
the way. What is the name of Eminem's restaurant? A, The Real Slim Eatery.
Mom spaghetti.
Mom's Spaghetti. Or C, I just don't take a... No, you said it. It is Mom's Spaghetti. Referencing
you didn't
the
even read
rhyme.
my favorite one.
I just don't give a steakhouse.
and
Sandwiches and rap gods,
dude.
which would also be good. But that's right, Mom's Spaghetti.
Trying to get funding for a sandwich.
I mean, what a great question for how we started the
Yeah.
episode of like
What a
full
callback.
Hey, full circle.
right?
Dude.
Da, 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 da. That star thing from
But now you know.
yeah.
Now
Oh,
you
yeah,
know.
the more you know. Well, let's see if you know this.
Well, let's see.
In what film did Eminem play a fictionalized version of himself?
8 Mile.
No, it could be Hustle and Flow.
He's still gonna.
No, you're right. It is.
God,
It
this is easier
is
than the Dolphins.
Jesus.
Which wait, what did you have in there?
Straight Out of Compton, which is absolutely not about Eminem from Detroit, who's a white guy. Get Rich or Die Trying. That is not about him as well.
Did you
but-
ask all of them?
No, I didn't.
Go
What
back
was
to
the first one? What was you asking the first one?
Let's see if he can get stumped by this one.
Go back to the Dolphins.
What is
one.
Eminem's real name? Is it A?
Marshall Mathers.
Yeah.
That's his full name.
Well, there's Marshall Curtis Mathers III.
No.
Marshall Mussolini Mathers
No.
III. Marshall Barry Mathers III.
No.
Or Marshall Zane Helberg Mathers III.
How is Zane
Zane
Helberg? in
Helberg.
there?
He added Helberg to
Marshall
Zane.
Oh yeah, actually, you know what?
He said
This,
Adam
hold on a
Zane.
second, though. This is kind of more of a quiz because we
Yeah.
all know Marshall Mathers, right?
Yeah.
So what is his middle? It's his middle name is really what the question is.
So what
is
is
it?
it?
Curtis, Mussolini, Barry, Zane.
Dude, his actual one isn't even in there.
Yeah.
What? Do you know what his middle name is?
No.
It's Bruce.
Bruce.
Bruce
After
Mathers.
his dad. His dad was Bruce.
Dude.
Oh, dude.
educating us, even if
I
he didn't know
know.
the actual answer. He, after finding out, he's like, and here's the history behind that.
Well, I mean, I think that's what his dad's name. But like, if there was a gun in my head and I had to say yes or no, I'd be very nervous to say yes.
I would have gone Mussolini Mathers.
Well, that's so Italian.
That's what they say.
His dad was really into like 1940s fascism.
Both of his
or
parents are
something.
dead now.
Oh, dang.
They both died
Rest in
now.
peace.
Yeah, dude.
But he's a
Wilson
grandpa
Cheese.
now, though.
Hopefully they-
Eminem's a
Oh, yeah,
grandpa,
he
dude.
is. Yeah,
Grandpa Eminem.
Yep.
Yeah. His next album's gonna be about like walkers and pickleball.
Dude, everybody's so old, dude. Like Tony Hawk's got a grandkid who's like Kurt Cobain's
Yeah.
Daughter's kid. Dude.
Yeah, it's like Kurt Cobain. It's like the coolest white kid ever.
And
dude.
Eddie
It's-
Murphy and Martin Lawrence are like father-in-laws to their kids who got married or something like that. Marshall Mathers is a fucking grandpa.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And
is
Miami
weird.
Dolphins still haven't won a Super Bowl.
Well, maybe you'll win this Super Bowl in our hearts with this.
Are you looking at the? Are you about to quiz him on another one? Or is
Yeah, I'm
that-
going to do the final question.
The Dolphins or Eminem?
This is Eminem.
We ran through the Dolphins, but then you.
But these are
That was all of them?
You got like 98%.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh no, he did get the other one right. He
yeah.
showed me on his phone.
Yeah.
He got 100%.
Holy smokes. This is actually.
I'd rather go back. Let's
He-
try to stump me on the Dolphins.
Dude, he looked it up while we were on the. Well,
No, I was just showing you. I knew the answer, but I just was like, maybe he read the question wrong or they answered it wrong. The all-time versus single season is different answers.
How did ChatGPT get something so basic wrong?
Well, I got to see the question. I feel like they didn't. It was the question that was,
Well, can you stretch? Ask him what's his favorite color. I'm gonna stump you.
Spaghetti sauce, Sicilian,
Yeah.
or you like it spicy or?
Eminem.
Okay.
When did you kind of get into it? Was it when everyone else did?
Yeah,
was
pretty
it
much.
the-
I was
yeah.
like, who's this guy on TV saying all this stuff? I'm into it. And then that's when I got into music because before that I didn't really care about music.
Seriously?
When I was
What age
into
were you?
sports.
What age were you?
Like 99. Like that's when I didn't really listen to anything. Obviously I know Gangster's Paradise, Green Day,
Yeah,
whatever.
Like the hits that they were playing
hits
when
that
they were at
they
the
were
mall.
playing on the radio and stuff. I knew of people, didn't know about rap. Got into Eminem. Started learning about rap, the history about it, and then college started getting into like other things like Limp Bizkit and like Linkin Park and all that, like the rock stuff. And then it wasn't until like after college when I started really exploring music, like the Beatles and oldies
Yeah,
stuff,
oh.
and like Amy Winehouse. I discovered her after she died.
Yeah.
and then I was like, oh wait, this girl's amazing. Who is she? Oh, she's dead.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Go look it up. When's she playing locally?
Now, like you know what I mean, like just like now of like being a little bit like more like now I have a more of a palette for music. Like now I would go see certain things, but at the end of the day, I have robot brain and I love house music.
Dude, well,
Really?
Yeah.
Electronic house music?
Yeah.
Are you inebriated when you listen to it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really stimulates me. And then I like to like experiment with things and go watch it. And it's like a great reset and go, okay, we're all gonna die. Nothing matters. Just
That's what you walk away
live in
with
the
it from?
yeah. I go, just be present. Nothing matters, and like it's everything's out of your control. Just do what you can do and fulfill your joy and your passion.
And do you feel like that? This is getting deep now, deep with Lenoci. Here we are on this podcast that was supposed to be really silly. Do you feel like that was like a relief for you to be like have that
sometimes-
information, like that realization?
Yeah, but I mean, sometimes we get stuck in our ways and we work hard and then it becomes too much.
Yeah.
And then we're just like, and then you get anxious. Maybe not everybody.
Yeah,
but
white
you get
knuckling
built
life.
up. You're like, whoa, I got to do this. I got to do this. And then like you realize like, hey, how do I be present and then like focus on family and friends? That's it. Like, you know, all these comics and then no one's your friend. You know what I mean? Like none of these people are your real friends. They're your friends.
It's work friends. Some of
It's
them.
work
Some of them
friends.
are real friends though.
Some of them, sure. A hand.
Yeah.
A hand are friends. You
Yeah.
know, nobody has more than two hands of friends in the business. You know what I mean? That are going to care that much for you. Like your friends who will, like, it doesn't matter if you were famous. They're going to be like, I don't give a shit. Like they humble you. They, you know, that's who is what life's about.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when you get older, we're in our 40s. What do I?
Not me. I'm in my 20s.
He's in his 20s.
I'm almost
But when you look
close.
back on life, like you know, if I was like, if you say a year, what happened in 2012, I'm gonna remember 3 things from that year, and they're all gonna be things that I did with my friends and family.
Yep.
It's not gonna be like that show I did. It's not gonna be like, or maybe it would be like a cool highlighted like show. What? Even if I look back on my 15 years of stand up, there's like 20 shows I remember that were like really cool. I don't remember the other stuff. the things I do remember, that my friend's wedding, that was fun. And even some of the memories from college are fading now. So now I am always like, I'm going to go to Europe for 3 weeks with my nephews and my sister and their friend group, because that memory will live on for at least 30 years. You know, my 40th birthday, that will live for as long as it can. But I don't remember my 27th birthday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what you do remember in the end are just only the happy moments.
Yeah.
I don't remember the money I was stressed out about or whatever I was worried about before I got on stage. So then why give that the energy?
God, he just fucking taught us how to live.
I know, and
Jeez,
I love it. Dude, that is really.
He's like wise beyond his
So
years.
next time, bring a fucking cup of ice.
I will.
That's
I
how he
will.
wraps it up. So next time, don't fuck up my order.
No, but I believe that too. Just getting older, it's like, man, I cherish like friends. I mean, me and John, I've known him since I was in high school.
20s.
Yeah, and
That's it. And that's all
so,
you
like,
need, you know?
Yeah,
Before we were comics.
Yeah, yeah,
Dude.
we were in punk bands, and we would just riff on
It's
stuff.
fun, but that's
Yeah.
what's fun to like talk about. And then like, you know, then now we're older. You meet 20-year-olds and like they're clueless. Like you really
Yeah.
realize like, man, we were so stupid back then, and everybody knew we were stupid, and they
know.
told us we were stupid. We're like, no, you're stupid. And now you're 40, you're like, man, you're so stupid. And people
Yeah.
tell you how stupid you are, and you just no, they're stupid. And now
Yeah.
you're like, oh, I feel embarrassed.
My 9-year-old will lie to me about stuff. I was like, do you think I don't know exactly what's going on, dude? Like, it's so
Isn't it
crazy.
funny?
And they're confidently like, you don't. And I'm like, okay, dude.
So
Well, dude,
Do you think, God willing, we live to be in our 60s or 70s? Do you think we'll
We
look
will.
back and think that we're in our 40s, we were idiots still?
yeah,
Okay.
a little,
It's just part of-
a little bit, but more like I don't know the way we're talking now. I'm like I definitely wasn't talking like this at 32.
no, I know what you're saying.
I feel like I've been talking like this more since the last 5 years. So like 36 on is more of like a higher intelligence.
Yeah.
Of like understanding and like what you value and like thinking about life more and understand. Like I understand why people get religious when they get older.
Yeah.
I'm not religious. I'm not anything. I don't know. I don't have the answers. I don't like to participate in church. It's boring. Like it just sucks. It's boring. Like I
Yeah.
don't want to do it. Like I'm not opposed to like listening to it, but like make it cool or fun. I don't know. Like I don't care. But I hope there's something. But as I get older, I can understand of like you just live and you're like, what is this? This has got to be deeper. There's got to
Yeah.
be something like there's so much intelligence, but like I don't know that there is. If we do just die, that's sad. But like I can understand being older and grasping something of a community.
Yeah.
To be like, I need this for my well-being. The
Yeah,
same
yeah.
way I take walks or work out or do my little mushrooms and go listen to house music to reset. That's to keep my brain healthy so I can be stable mentally. Maybe that's what I will do in my 60s and 70s
Dude.
because like you just need it
Yeah.
for closure, whether you believe it or not. I understand why people hold on to religion for a community way more than when I was 25 and I was like, these guys are brainwashed. No, it's never about brainwash. It was about like
Community.
as you grow, you just need some sort of structure or something to make you feel better. It's therapy maybe
Yeah.
for them. It's
Well-
not that they're like, there is a God. Some people, yes. But I would think a majority of people hold on to religion for, you know, the closure of not knowing what this is.
yeah,
and having other people to lean on, right?
And plus, like with
Yeah.
what we do and stuff, like there's so many sociopaths and just like insane
Everyone's a
people.
nut,
You
especially in
need
comedy.
people that you need friends. That's why anyone I know that like still has friends. Like
Yeah.
because there's so, especially when you get into comedy or whatever. There's so many people that are like they deter you from like doing things with They're like, what are you doing? What are you, a loser? And it's like, no, I need I need someone that's not gonna murder me when I'm sleeping to try to get my spot at the
Yeah.
at the fucking
Flappers, just say
flappers.
something.
I meant,
There you
yeah,
go.
Just say flappers.
I'm not doing Laugh Factory spots, but I take me, please. No, but you know what I mean. It's just like we need that. And
I
like,
love
dude,
this.
me and him used to watch.
Very
We would watch shitty movies with our friends, and it was the funnest shit. We just chill, fucking.
Yeah.
It was the greatest times, like those shared experiences with people that I don't know. I totally know what you're saying, and
watch
And
good movies,
traveling, like now it's like I value travel.
Oh, hell yeah.
Seeing
Yeah.
like the world. I'm like, well, why not? Let's meet other people. It gives you a little depth and understanding different cultures. You know,
Dude.
I don't know why not. Let's try like. Look, I'm 40. If I have 40 more years, what else can I do in this life?
Yeah.
Like, not. I always want to pursue stand up. Like, there is a part of me that wants to be a great pianist.
yeah.
I don't know. Like, I want to learn how to do that. If I could spend 10 years doing that from like 60 to 70,
yeah.
will I be as sharp at it? Maybe not, but like,
Does
I
it
could at least,
matter?
like, does it matter? At least like I have a drive to try something else. So then traveling's a new thing. I like doing that, but it's also like, part of the reason was my nephews are 15 and 12, and they're going to Europe, and which is so awesome to go at that age that they won't really appreciate it until they're older. They're like, that's really cool that we got to go to Europe at that age, and maybe that will open the door for them to go in their 30s.
Yeah.
Because your 30s, from my experience, are the best years of your life, and hopefully 40s are, but this is the first one, and it has been. Just being an adult is so much more fun.
Yeah.
Especially when you learn how to live in this society and whatever with finances and stuff. But that will be cool for them. But they'll have that memory. But remember when our fucking crazy uncle was there too? That's cool. I want to give them that. Which I think will be fun too.
Then you take the hat on the trip. You can wear that hat on the trip.
They're just
Our crazy uncle with the giant hat.
Well, it's already so crazy. Thinking about my nephews, just on this thought of they're in a world where he's a freshman in high school, the other one's in middle school, and they're surrounded by adults who are authoritarian. What's the word? Authoritarian.
Authoritarian. Yeah.
Authoritarian, right? A coach for your baseball team, your teacher, your parents. Every single adult you meet is this person teaching you how to be social structured, social norms. That's the only world you know. And that's how it was for all of us. And then you have someone like me coming in. I come home and I'm like, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Is insane to them. They're like, what is this guy? From their perspective, they're like, what is this? You could just do this? And I'm like, yeah, there's no rules, man. I'm just going, that's so fascinating to them when I'll hold court when I go back home for the holidays with all these 15-year-olds, and I'm just hanging out with them, and I'm like, these guys get me. Because they're in a world where adults can act a different way, and we don't have to subscribe to this thing. So I feel
You're opening their mind, dude. You're showing them
fun.
you're kind of going the allegory of the cave. Look out there, there's
the goon cave.
Do you really want to do what they're all doing?
There's not the rules you think there are. There are rules, but not the ones you think there are.
No.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
It's
dude.
fun to see it in them now. When they get older, you're oh, the weather, and then I leave, and then the parents are just so you know, that's the outcast of the family.
After you walk
and
out,
I tell them, I go, remember, they're going to tell you I'm the outcast of the family, but I am not. Trust me. I do it with my nephew all the time. I'm like, dude, trust me.
Well, dude,
I'm not telling you what to do, but just don't listen to whatever they say about me when I leave. Because I know they're going to be like, hey, don't do that life. And now he's asking me about stand-up, and he asked me about acting and stuff. He's got the bug.
dude. That's so rad.
Right?
You're the cool uncle that's opening their minds.
I think it's a fun life. I mean, whatever's fulfilling to yourself. Some people are fulfilled through having a wife and kids, or they have to tell themselves they are now.
Yeah, how he keeps notioning to me. I am.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to.
Kind of.
I do travel.
My wife will kill me.
No, I'm kidding.
Kind of. I told her once that she got mad at me. I was like, oh God, I love doing stand-up. It really gets me out of bed in the morning. And she was like, what? I was like, did I slip up by just saying
you have a passion.
That's my passion, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I'd love to try the McDonald's in France. That's my life goal, is to see what it's like over there.
He's trying to be funny.
I know. Well,
Lenoci's being heartful.
Because of the Pulp
funny.
Fiction one?
Yeah. Well, I hear that you can dip
Royale.
your fries into mayonnaise or something.
Oh, mayonnaise is big in Europe.
The best mayonnaise.
I hear that.
I
The best
had in
mayonnaise-
Amsterdam had fries
I
and
was
mayonnaise.
just gonna say the best I ever had was in Holland in Amsterdam.
Really?
Yeah.
Mayonnaise and fries that were not. It wasn't just any old mayonnaise. It's flavored.
It was really good.
Unreal.
And then I went to the red light district. It was a fun day. It
Well,
was a fun day.
I don't want to know. I hope that there isn't a correlation between the red light district and the mayonnaise that is so delicious.
It's mayonnaise in the red.
Yeah.
There isn't, but it's a full experience. I literally went there uncomfortably, but I was like, I gotta say I did this. I gotta do
That's pretty
everything to
cool.
say I did it. And be like, you ever do the red light district? Yeah, it was awful. It was horrible, and it was not a good experience. But I did it, and it's
You checked
it's
it off
very
your
awkward.
list.
Well,
you
let's
ever have
see.
a woman just stare at you and go, "Take your pants off"? I'm like, "Are we gonna kiss?"
Dude.
There's no foreplay. Nope, get it going. I'm like, I can't get it going like this. Here's my $70. Get out. You're like, okay, bye.
Wow.
And then I had more fries with mayonnaise.
There you go.
Dude, see, this is great because this has been about experiences, this whole podcast. And this has been our first experience where someone pretty much aced all of the questions. But I
This
thought
is the
it'd be-
first one that got 100% right.
Yes, yes. So
And took over
right.
the format of the podcast. And goes, let's switch this up.
No,
a
but
little bit."
let's see if this experience could continue with it being a complete 100% with a question that I thought may be a little challenging. Let's see if this will stump you. The final question of today is
don't think
which
it- yeah.
three members of the 1972 Miami Dolphins declined the 2013 White House invitation from President Obama, citing political differences? This is him making a correction on the
These three, I mean, they're not a lot of them alive at this point. So, it's going to be pretty easy if you just name a few, because you'll name some dead ones, and I'm like, I need multiple choice for this.
Okay, all right. So
I can't believe
20
you're doing this after you got a fucking 100% on the test.
I know, and it's been,
see
like,
if we
really
can
hard
fuck
for
it
Well,
up.
this is
Okay,
kind of like
pod.
political question. It's not
Yeah,
really
it
the
is.
Dolphins.
Okay, so in 2013, which one of these three fellas from 1972 Dolphins declined to meet
Oh,
with
so
him?
only one of them.
No, three of them.
Three. Okay, which
These
of the
are-
three?
Some met with him, yes, but these are the
Yes,
three
of
that,
course.
or whoever was around.
Like
yeah,
the seven of them while they were alive.
A. Larry Zonka, Mercury Morris, and Paul Warfield. B. Jim Langer, Bob Kuchenberg, and Manny Fernandez. C. Don Shula, Dan Marino, and Nick Buoncanti.
Nick Buonacani. It's not them
yeah.
three because Don Shula died before that. So
C. Don Shula, Dan Marino. Oh no, that's the same one. Or D. Is it Bob Grease,
Greasy, Bob
Greasy? Okay, Bob Greasy, Jake Scott, or Garo Yepperman. And yeah, is it Garo, Jake Scott, and Bob Greasy?
I have to guess which one of these guys is a Republican.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'll give you hints if you go through and.
All right. Well, realistically, I gotta think that. All right, Bob Greasy's the most alive one who's in entertainment sports, so that kind of makes me go, He does sports broadcasting for colleges. I wouldn't know his political belief, but if he was a Republican, fine. But he's like alive. Dan Marino wasn't. Why?
No, yeah,
Why would he
wasn't
be
in the
at
team,
the? Yeah,
yeah.
Why would he be there? So it's not that one. So what was the?
So the first one was Zonka, Mercury Morris, and Paul Warfield.
So
or was it
the thing,
Langer?
I think one of them's dead. So I want to maybe Larry Zonka is alive. I think Paul or Mercury Moore died that year. I forget.
You're probably right.
And then the second one-
The second one was Jim
Mercury
Langer,
Morris.
Kuchenberg, and Manny Fernandez.
Manny Fernandez also just died.
That means
but he was alive then.
This is
He was alive in
2013.
2013, man.
Okay, and then what was the other one?
The other one was Shula, Marino,
Yeah,
and
can't
that
be- can't be
cancels
that.
it out. Yeah, and or is it Greasy, Scott, and Yepremian?
All right, we'll go B.
You are correct.
You're right.
Holy smokes, dude!
It was kind of like
We know-
possible elimination.
He tried- Wow,
I don't know
dude.
what they call that in sports, but he tried to really fuck you up at the end after getting 100%, and you did it.
Man, so
But
now we
you
know.
guys helped a little
100%.
bit, but yeah.
Well, now we know
I tried to wink. I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we know who is a Ron Paul fan. No, I don't know who they-
Fernandez.
Yeah.
Manny
Manny Fernandez, I
Fernandez.
think he died this year, actually.
Rest in
Should have
peace.
went to the White House.
I know.
That would have saved him.
Well, he probably did.
Not a lot of
recently.
guys. Not a lot of guys
He went to
left
the-
from that 72 season.
He was at the celebration of the opening of the America Canal or whatever. it's
I'll
called.
tell you which he did go. He did show up to the big White House in the sky.